Good morning. It is a beautiful overcast morning again. Still pretty hot and muggy being what it is, but I was going to go walk this way, but they're having a big meeting over there and getting ready to load up some horses and move some stuff, I think, with there's a bunch of people over there. So I'm going to turn around and head back towards my house. But the stormy weather, the beautiful clouds, it always fires me up and makes me passionate. I don't know why I love storms so much, but this morning I got a hair up my ass to talk about something that really chaps me. We all talk on my channel and in the spheres that we're in the America First, pro-America stuff, and the pro-white stuff, we talk about dispelling white guilt. We talk about not having cultural shame for things that you never did. But we don't talk enough about being empowered by and taking credit for the awesome stuff about modernity. And I mean that ethnically and racially. Americans, white people, Europeans, Anglos, whatever you want to call the royal us over here in the West, right? Whether you're an English-speaking Westerner, maybe you live in France, I'm sorry, my condolences. Maybe you live in Germany, maybe you live in Finland or Sweden or somewhere like that. The people that you come from are responsible for all the things in modernity that make us have easy, better lives. You can take credit for that. Somebody's going to shame you, talk about the guilt that you should have or the responsibility you should have over colonialization or slavery or institutional racism and shit. You can just throw back in their faces and be like, all right, well, I'll do that if you sing the praises of my ancestors and myself and give me the credit for all the wonderful things about the modern world that you enjoy, that maybe you and your immigrant family wanted to come be a part of. Maybe that you, POC, want to reap the benefits of in this wonderfully organized country that has, for now at least, relatively low crime and relatively booming economy compared to any other shit place that you might be from. You can thank me for that. You can thank my white ancestors for that. Whenever somebody comes up to you, or whenever you're in an argument, maybe at college, maybe on the internet, maybe even at a family meeting, and somebody talks about how, oh, well, we need to include this person of color or this ethnicity in our cultural history, or praise them. You can say, well, why would we pick 1 out of 1,000 to celebrate? Why is that statistically necessary when we should be celebrating our people and our achievements? Sure, people that are not like us, or maybe aren't American, or maybe aren't Caucasian, they can be part of this too. They can celebrate with us, but only if we are celebrated primarily, because primarily we are the ones that have contributed to making everything great about your life. How about that? How about you celebrate with us? You celebrate the wonderment of Western civilization. You celebrate the decency, the morality, the acceptance, and the love that you get from white people every fucking day of your miserable anti-white life. You have white people to thank for that. Our decency, our morality, the things that we give to you freely, the things our ancestors gave to you freely. They welcomed you to be a part of what we were building, and you said okay, or your parents or grandparents said okay. So if you're going to celebrate one little tiny statistical anomaly, then celebrate the rest. Celebrate us and thank us for all the great shit that you have in your life. God, I get so fucking mad at this shit. It fires me up that we aren't even allowed to celebrate, let alone take credit for anything wonderful about our civilization. When all the tax money that the despicable war machine uses for all of its nefarious deeds, all of the mismanagement of the government, the stupid Fed, all the bad expenditures that our rotten-ass government does, all this anti-white narrative garbage, it is funded by and supported by hard-working, God-fearing white people in this country and others. It's us. That's why I think they wanted to hire 6 guerrillion new IRS agents. Because they know that the backs of regular working class, middle class, and lower upper class whites who work at private businesses, own private businesses, etc., we're where the tax money comes from. It's on our fucking backs this beast is held up. And they know that if we get sick of it and just lay down and die, or say fuck this and worse for them, fight back, they know that they'll go tits up immediately. They steal our money. They steal money from our children who haven't even been born yet's future. They're stealing from us. That's how quantitative easing works. That's how the whole fiat currency pyramid of cards works. It's just, it has to have the basics at the bottom, which are us, willingly compliant for any of this fucking shit to work. They know that. So you can remind people about that too. You can say, well, you know what? If we just decide to stop paying taxes, this whole thing is screwed. Then they'll fucking see how important POC are, how important immigrants are. Where does the fucking money come from? It comes from us, our farms, our businesses, our trades. It comes from us. We pay 25, 35, 40% of every fucking dollar we make to these anti-white pigs. Ah, it makes me so fucking mad. Like, I don't like taxes as a government in the first place, but now that it's an ethnic, racial attack on us from these vermin, no, fuck that shit. I'm not being quiet about that anymore, and neither should you. Well, I've turned down the road to Sleepy Hollow, which is where I live, which is just over yonder. So let's admire the beautiful storm clouds of today. And let's admire this beautiful, idyllic shire that I thankfully get to live in. And it's wonderful for now, but it won't stay wonderful if we're asleep at the wheel. And if we don't man up, jock up, and have the spiritual, moral fortitude to speak the truth with conviction, then this is all going to be taken from us. And even in this idyllic, wonderful place, then the anti-white narrative will win. The evil will seep in and take control, and our people will self-terminate, anesthetized on the lies of the narrative. And that's it for today. I hope you had a wonderful time with me. And I hope that what I say inspires you to take action and to kick ass in your life. And of course, for those who are listening, I'm not endorsing criminal violence. I'm talking about kicking ass socially, morally, claiming victories that will empower our people to claim our future that is rightfully ours. With that being said, I hope you all have a lovely week. I still don't know if I have any other guests lined up for this week or not, but let me know if you want in for the October camping trip, the weekend of the 21st in October. We still have 5 spots, and next week I will make a final announcement about that, and we will open the fundraising. So I love you all. Have a great week. God bless.